Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks very much for tuning in. We're up for a great show on the second night of the weekend triple treat. Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. Welcome to the persons on Facebook. Thanks very much for tuning in. And the advert that you just saw is that of Picnic Worries. Yes, this will be held next week, Saturday at 7 p.m. That's November 5 at the Little Theater. And the ticket outlets include Footprints Cafe, 5 Belmont Road, New Kingston. Your Choice Family Pharmacy, Linstead, St. Catherine. Millie Trends, shop number 12, Springs Plaza, 17 Constant Spring Road, Kingston 10. And Easy Prints, Unit 2, 12 Greendale Boulevard, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Come out and support Picnic Worries people. Saturday, November 5, 2022. And it will be held at 7 p.m. at the Little Theater. All right. People, welcome to the show. We are here again, ready for the robust discussions that we normally have on this program. It's another episode, people. Night 2 of the weekend's triple treat, and a whole lot of action took place today. You know what I mean? And of course, we are here to talk about such. And people, tomorrow, live on the coach's desk, we will be talking to the coach. Yes, the coach of Toby Amerson, world record holder in the 100 meter hurdles, people. Yes, we will be talking to Coach Lasina Golden Clark on the coach's desk tomorrow afternoon. You can't afford to miss it. So you will soon see the thumbnail up and about. Yeah? You know the track and field fans are looking forward for this one. But tonight we'll be talking about what transpired over there in England, what transpired in Jamaica, and what will transpire in Jamaica with the Premier League. Yeah, man. And in our breaking news, people, well, not really breaking news, but the charges against Neymar, they have been dropped. You understand? Predictions, nah, connect. Go on for you, actually. You fall off, actually. Me roll out the blue book. Actually, people, you can always call into the show and let your voice be heard. Let's share your opinion on this channel where that is concerned. You know what I mean? So, people, KC, and Whisper loud. Yeah, man, that's what happened today, man. KC and Whisper, they are loud people. Yeah, man. Liverpool and Chelsea, they flopped. Big flop, them flop. And of course, people, Kaim Paris in Europe. Kaim Paris a player. Kaim Paris a player some European League people. Yes, he's in Europa League. So that's a big deal. Big achievement that for Kaim Paris, the little youth from Senton, created a storm in the Costa Cup competition. And, you know, the rest is history. He has taken his career to the next level. And definitely, we look forward to seeing him. So, people, Kingston College today. Kingston College. Listen, somebody said, you know, they don't know what happened in the first round. But you know, so if he said KC played possum though, KC played possum in that game so that they can unleash. Hey, KC destroyed this team. You wonder if this was a team that drew nil. So all the teams in the Manning Cup, please, if you get the opportunity to play Kingston College, ensure that you beat them. Because if you have a return leg, you're going to be in problems because the whisper is very loud. The man scored 5 goals, people, and 3 assists. He was involved in 8 of 9 goals. Kingston College clobbering Osemarte. The institution was donated by our Cuban neighbors. Yes, 9-0. Kingston College was on a rampant. Brethren, it was a televised game. So you know the thing go. It's like they put on a show for this game. 6-0 by halftime. No, star. 6-0. 6-0 by halftime, people. 6-0. Richie Royalty, give us a call. Call in, Richie. Richie, call in right now. Richie Royal, call in. Big up yourself. But I want to hear what you think about the game, the brethren. Call in right now. Big up Richie and his son. Hey, right now, Richie, Whisper is out of class. What did I say? He is out of class, brethren. But more you're calling right now, Richie. 876-474-3538. Call that number. Let us have a little discussion about this KC massacre. Sean was there. KC came out punching. It was like one of those Mike Tyson match. They came out a blazing and they landed punches upon punches, combination, body hits, everything in one. You know that this match wasn't going to go far. Jeez, I'm Richie. What you mean the phone I got dead, boss? Now, man, you have to call for you at least a minute and make it dead and go charge you, man. If I have a minute, Richie. If I even a minute, but. Oh, you're recording the game. Okay. Big up everybody. Weird Nelson, what go on, brother? Big up yourself, man. Right now, Manning Cup, KC, are they the teams to beat? Nobody said Osemarte was a top team, J-Am. Come on, J-Am. Listen, J-Am. J-Am, listen to me. St. George's College defeated Kingston College 4-2. And the next game they played, St. George's got 3-0 at home. So careful, J.M. Now, you talk about a KC team, but big up to Jerry Miller. Big up to Mr. Watson. And big up to the technical director, Anjo. Big up yourself. Great team down there at Kingston College. Yeah, man. A great team down there, man. Big up all the support staff, all stakeholders. You have the masseur, the fitness persons, everybody. You know, say, this is a business end. Nah, man, I don't think me easy, J. A fox me bring, you know. Me nah bring no squirrel and no giraffe and no deer. A fox we I bring. You understand? This Kingston College team can't be taken lightly. If you get them to beat them, you beat them. If you get them to beat them, you see, if you have a second leg with them, I'm sorry for you if you don't beat them. And beat them good. You understand? And this is based on what has been happening throughout the season, people. This has nothing to do with favoritism, because Casey and my team. You understand? But we have to spit the facts. No squirrel, no deer, straight facts. Jano. Yeah, man, these are the stuff that so big up to Kaim Paris. Boss play some Europa League. Big deal for him. You know, it's a good look for another Jamaican player to be in, you know what I mean, Europe playing with the big boys. Some people call it Bush League, but Ricardo Bibi Gardner also went played that sort of league. Antonio played that league, you know what I mean? And I think Leon Bailey played that league. So, of course, things are gone. Things are happening. So, big up to all the Jamaicans. But we soon talk about also the Jamaicans. But we have to talk about this whisper that is so loud, people. This whisper is so loud. Everybody hear this whispering. This can't be a whisper now with Richie Royal. This cannot be a whisper anymore, you know. This cannot be a whisper anymore, man. You understand? This whisper supersedes whispering. Hey, you know some people, Toughy Rudy, when them are whispering, it make no sense them whisper because you hear everything. You understand? So this little baller by the name of Dujan Whisper Richards. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. The thing is bigger than a whisper right now. No joke. It supersedes a whisper. It already step over the hurdle of whispering. Everybody's hearing all over the world right now. They are hearing this whisper. This whisper is echoing through different parts of the world. You understand? So, big up to Richie. Richie, I support the thing. Support him, youngster. You know what I mean? And everybody like what is happening. You know what I mean? So, you know, big up, big up, big up. Big up. And we must give some other, you know, results today. St. Jago in the other game, other feature game. I have to big up St. Jago, you know, Monk Street and a Punk Street. You don't know, you know, we have to big up St. Jago all the way. You understand? So big up Jago. What we name? Jago. Only if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Only if you know, no. You know, if you know, if you know. So San Diego played a very good game, a hard-fought victory over Stats. They defeated them 1-0 and these are all second leg games, people. 1-0. So it was 2-2 on aggregate, but Stats would have advanced due to on the route of the away goal rule, because they went to Prison Oval and scored 2 goals. And San Diego could only get a goal away from home. So congrats to Stats. They have advanced. And of course, I just mentioned the Purple Power with a very loud whisper. It sounds like when them jump coming at the stadium, you know, man. When them bands are rather coming at the stadium. You know what I mean? You understand? And they dropped Jose Martin 9-0. It was 9-0 on aggregate. Jamaica College, they defeated Norman Manley 1-0. 6-0 on aggregate. St. Catherine versus Wolmer's. That was a mouth-watering encounter. Wolmer's got the better of them 2-1. Aggregate 2. Wolmer's advance on their away goal rule. Hey, people, Jamaican TV, where are you? People are still upset with the St. Catherine team right now. How could they give this away? You know, the same thing with St. Diego. They were in their backyard leading 1-0 and they just gave up their lead to this Stats team. You know? So these teams will be playing for the minor trophies this season. But nevertheless, congrats to Wolmer's as they advance to the next round of the Manning Cup. Over there in the Costa Cup, people, William Nib, they edged Paul Bogle 1-0. Clarendon College, they thump Proceeds, many times champion, 5-0. And this is actually the group stage. The quarterfinal group stage started for the Costa Cup. So they are well on their way. First game in that round. When you win, when you get off to a winning start, it's very difficult for some teams to really get back against you, depending on who they play. So even though you lose your first game, it might not be that bad for you. So Clarendon College defeating Rossies 5-0. Mannings, they blanked Edwin Allen 2-0. Stets, they were stung at their home 2-0 by Glenmuir. You know what I mean? Clarendon College, and they didn't till their first loss of the entire season, defeating them 2-1. Yes, Froome, whichever way you pronounce it, 2-0 winners over your castle. Christiana Garvey Maceo, they play out Maceo. They played out a 0-0 stalemate. Manchester and Central 1-1. They share the spoils in that encounter. So the groups are very, very, very very, very competitive, and no team would want to give away points. No team would want to lose points. But it is what it is at this moment. So the quarterfinal round for the Manning Cup, they have been set. They have been, you know, set like ice. Yeah, in the tray. Kingston College, Mona, Charlie Smith, St. George's. You call this a group of death, people. You can't get a better group like this, people. Charlie Smith, St. George's, Mona, and Kingston College, the high-flying Kingston College. So my instruction to the teams that are in this group, when you get Kingston College, it's because it's a one-off game. You can't go easy. Just beat them. You're not going to face them again, because if you face them again, it's going to be a revenge. Jamaica College, Stats, Hail Selassie, Wolmer's in Group B. So trust me, people, it's going to be exciting. 2 teams will come out from each group. Which 2? Will it be Kingston College versus Mona? The top are Kingston College, Mona, the top 2 teams. That is going to be the match that everybody wants to. Hey, Issa, you're going to be making a lot of money off this game. Kingston College versus Mona. Not even the derby between Kingston College and St. George's will be having so many fans. Or they will not be a blockbuster game like this game. Kingston College versus Mona. Which team? 2 teams will come out of this group. Group B. Is it JC and Stats that will be coming out? Can you pick that? Very, very interesting. Very interesting. But some very good encounters are going to be coming up, people. Trust me. It get down to the nitty-gritty of the season. Very, very nice games coming up. You can't afford to miss it. Yeah, man. Can't afford to miss it. It's a JC for sure. So for those who are just joining us, we'll be having a big interview with Lasina Golden Clark. She's the coach of World 100-meter hurdles champion Toby Amerson. She'll be joining us live on the coach's desk tomorrow afternoon. You can't afford to miss it, people. You can't afford to miss it. But yeah, man, some exciting games coming up. Exciting games coming up, people. You know what I mean? And the televised games, they lived up to their expectations today. Yup. But right now, we spice the man. Yep, spice the man. All right, let me get some comment. Quote this: Westmoreland in all its glory today. All right, Travis, big of yourself. Toki saying, Coach, wait till them but the true blows. Man, I brings fox. That me I tell you, Jason. No squirrel, no deer. Straight fox. All right. JC will beat them. I don't want to sleep on Stats. Rituality, big up. The old saying, kid live what they learn. You are doing a great job with Whisper. Keep up the good work. Looking forward for a great future. Yeah, man. Actually, saying CR7 played the league, the only league he can play right now. Love the vibes, coach. Will you be carrying World Cup segments? Of course, Jay. You know, say World Cup will come up, man, and we have to talk about World Cup, people. We say Whisper loud. You mean KY? Coach, Whisper don't need to play any more schoolboy football. I have been saying this a long time now. Yeah, true one done. Tell you this. He say this is the business part of things now. Yeah, man. So you hear people, Whisper say right now, this is the business part of things. So you're going to see more excitement from Whisper. You're going to see more thunderbolts. You're going to see more spectacular. Yo, the youth does talented. JFF really love fight out Phoenix and their players. Well, I mean, it's sad. JC number 6 will keep Whisper quiet. All right. JFF is the reason we can't qualify for a World Cup. 10,000%. Shadow Star. Whisper shows a lot of people what it means by action speak louder than word. In 4 years, can you imagine Whisper challenging for a starting spot on Jamaica team for World Cup? Less than 4 years still. Toughy Rudy, what is that in the next few months? Virgin, all right. Rockford, big up yourself. Whisper versus Butler. So now that's why I say the big game actually. And that's why, you know, you can't afford to miss that game, you know. When is the KC, man? We're not sure yet, but it's coming up. JC for sure. JC and Selassie. Rudy Dixon is actually the coach of Haile Selassie, you know. Boss Thomas, Charlie Smith is a dark horse in Group A, so I'm going with them to be a surprise team. All right. Good morning, Diaz. Big up yourself. Welcome. Big up yourself. Whisper. Balakar, what going? Whisper, remember the name people long time. I tell you people, the youth. Good. All right, Balakar. What time tomorrow? It should be about 2 p.m. local time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. But I'll set up the thumbnail and you see what go on. Whisper dishwashing liquid, wash out the dishes. Yo, actually with bars. On the year people, actually have some bars that spit out in them. Whisper dishwashing liquid, wash out the dishes. Hey, you see you. You see you actually. Just a man. Hey, right now football, nice people. The football, nice. Yeah, man. So again, big interview coming up tomorrow. Big interview. So right now, people, Liverpool. What go on for Liverpool? We say Romy and Blake will be a nightmare to whisper. Remember the whisper loud enough to okay. Craig Butler versus Whisper. Hey, that should be an epic one. Trust me. The boss I go up against him boss. Hey, yo. Right now, people, we don't know what is happening to Liverpool, you know, but Liverpool, are they in problem? Boy, I don't know, no. I don't know. Are they in problems? I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. But me have to laugh, people. There are the results. Right now, Ryan, big up yourself, but why? You need to tell me why I'm to Liverpool, Ryan. Why to Liverpool, Ryan? Liverpool better go back to school. They need to go sharpen up them tool. Yo, man, them a kick and miss Bridget. Mohamed Salah. Yeah. Hey, actually, you know, sister, we missed out Liverpool prediction last night. Actually, you did not see that we missed out Liverpool prediction last night. And 9 teams we predict for, you know. 9 teams, brethren. How on earth did we miss Liverpool? Because they missed today, you know. Chano Star. Liverpool miss. But let us check out the results. CC, where you there? Hey, CC can't show up in the people. CC are numb himself right now. Maybe the better coach. Where is CC? Hey, CC are trying to numb himself right now. No. Harry Potter get owned by the team that creates him. So no sorry to go. Remember me telling you last night, you know, hey, remember say me have them thing asterisk, you know, people. Me have it, you know. Even though me got 2-0 for Chelsea, you know. Remember, you know, me say if anybody are gonna lose, me put the asterisk between Tottenham, Chelsea, and Arsenal. But Liverpool take one high spot. Yeah, man. Hey, the man pull off a Blair badness. Liquor you thing, Brighton take Chelsea, virgin. Liquor you thing. You understand? A Blair badness them going with. Yeah, man. Arsenal will be playing tomorrow. So, I predicted 3-1 to Man City over Leicester. The game ended 1-0 to City. So everybody get that right. Because a City I play, everybody I get that. Actually said 2-1 and CC said 3-1 as well. Kind of interesting how Man City score only 1 goal, people. Very interesting, Don't take it for granted. 1 goal, the man them score. Kevin De Bruyne. 1 goal City score. So we have to look into that. Or everybody kind of tapering down for, ensure that they remain healthy before they go into the World Cup. So Tottenham would get a win. I got that one right. Chile say 1-1, wrong. CC get that one right too. Tottenham actually won 3-2. Very excited game at Bournemouth. And it's very interesting. Tottenham did not get a penalty. Yeah? Sessegnon, Davies, and Rodrigo scored for Tottenham, while Moore scored a double for Bournemouth. That was an exciting game. Everybody, I told you, Tottenham would not lose 3 games. You understand? So that's on that premise, I gave that Tottenham the win, the 2-1 win. Yeah, man, CC hiding, man. Coach, if United board and owners continue to back Ten Hag, we'll be okay. Top 4 should be certain. Ten Hag, aye. Remember, say, if we did no comment, which is tomorrow, so even though we're excited about some of the results, them, we have to go out there go defeat West Ham, We have to go out there go defeat West Ham. We can't play. So Wolves and Brentford 1-1. Diego Costa got a red card. Ben Mee scored a goal for Brentford, and Ruben Neves equalizer. I got this one wrong. Everybody get it wrong. Hey, no, CC get it right. CC said a 2-all draw, but it was in fact a 1-all draw. So I was expecting the Bees to sting up the Wolves, but it looked like it never happened at all based on the result. Yeah. So, I don't know how me grade that one, Bournemouth, Chelsea. Jesus, please. The man and take Chelsea to school. Graham Potter. This is what he did, man. Hey, right now, Chelsea score 3 goals out of the 5 goals and lose. A 2-1 goal the man them score, We got that one wrong. Actually got it right because actually get it wrong too. CC get it wrong too. So why we get that one there wrong? 4-0. Loftus-Cheek with our own goal. Trossard scoring. Trevor, own goal, and Pascal scoring. Kai Havertz got the consolation for Chelsea. I don't know what's happening with Chelsea, but right now, me no business. Right now, me no business. Where's the Antonio gonna flap the show tomorrow? And we have to big up the reggae boy who played in that game, Ethan Pinnock. Ethan Pinnock playing for Brentford. Big up yourself. Where say him gonna flap me tomorrow? I know star. Antonio, don't flap me tomorrow. Just take one for your team, Antonio. Brighton with Blair Badness. Yeah, man, a straight Blair Badness Brighton go on with, man. Straight Blair Badness. Yeah, man. Yes, that's my concern. Me not trust them. Hope them prove me wrong. Still want to get rid of them, JM. Wait, coach, me said 2-2. Chelsea scored 2-1 goal plus Brighton 2. Me get it correct. Oh, you said 2-2, a true. But remember, say Brighton winning up, boss man. So you can't get it correct. So you can't get that right. I'll be know. Brighton show up for that one here. That me I tell him. Antonio, I want him a baller, but him not even a start. So I don't see him scoring the game will be done by him. Come on. Sure. K Sports, big up yourself. Yeah, man, Chelsea dead. Them in the red. Hey, the EPL prediction nice enough. Right now, who a lead? Actually, you're going horribly, you know, actually. Very horrible, you know. I see a lead right now, you know. I said, whoa, so me take a leader now. Actually, I get that one wrong. Southampton versus... Okay, we have to come with a new predictor. I'm telling you, say Crystal Palace lose that game, your people. I told y'all. You did not believe me. Crystal Palace not losing this game at home. I predicted it. So I predicted 2-0 to Crystal Palace. They scored 1 goal less. Eduardo, first half goal. Actually, say 1-0 to Southampton. Low. CC say 0-0. So I'm going with that round there again. So good win there for St. James Park. They're on fire. Yeah, man. Coach, a little off topic. Is the Cameroon game still on? It's approximately 11 days. I haven't heard of a squad. Yes. By all indication, we soon hear squad. Once we hear squad, and I get it, man. What squad soon drop? Remember, it's mainly most of the local players they are saying they're going to be using. So I guess that's where it is. This come like chemistry class, coach. Be a rang bang. Yeah, man. I me take over, actually. I me take over, man. You see, first few weeks you go on good. I my time, man. You fall off completely. I'm me around the cutter now, actually, with prediction. You understand? Newcastle. My name says St. James Park. Oh my word. A man then thumping 4 goals past Aston Villa. Aston Villa had no answer after such an emphatic performance last weekend. Aston Villa had no answer. Switch a coach, man, cause that. So I said Newcastle to win. Actually say 1-1. CC said Newcastle to win 2-1. The game I said 3-2, but Newcastle, because I saw Newcastle scoring 3 goals and more. Hence the reason I said 3-2. I didn't expect Aston Villa not to score, but trust me, Newcastle, look at that, they wanting to be one of the teams with the meanest defense right now, you know, people. Right now. Mean defense. It look like Newcastle. But people, Newcastle is slowly building. Newcastle getting the victories. They're getting that 1 point. They are turning up. They are getting things together. You know what I mean? So I like what I see where Newcastle is concerned. And they might be in the thick of things. Stalemate, Fulham and Everton. I said 2-0. I got that wrong. Actually, no, sir, actually. 2-1, I say wrong. CC said 2-1. Everybody get that wrong. It was a 0-0 stalemate. Mm-mm. 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 Oh. Boy, actually fall off. Tremendously, people. I don't know what is happening with actually. But right now, actually, actually, refresh and come again. Who got the Newcastle versus Villa game prediction? Nobody. Newcastle versus Villa. Me get it right. Me and CC got it right. But we don't get the scoreline correct. But we get the result right. Man of God, big up yourself. Yeah, it switch. I would have Chelsea 4-1. Yeah, man, them same one, man. Liverpool and Van Dijk dead. I predict 4-1 Newcastle. Yeah, I think I remember that in a case. Villa did like prediction this week. Hey, fresh. Actually fall off, you know. Actually fall off. Right now, I'm me and CC are in the place. Me and CC are in the prediction. We have 2 more to go tomorrow. But surprisingly, I didn't predict this game last evening. And it's not a shame. Not a shame at all. Can you imagine? Liverpool has been having a miserable time so far. I hear people saying that Van Dijk is saving himself for the World Cup. He don't want to risk injury and stuff like that. I wonder which professional player that go out there just decide. You know that would be like match fixing. Even though you probably not collect still. But you can't turn down a chattel, man. Yeah, big Liverpool, you know, man. Oh, sorry, Liverpool. One ball I used to rate where I used to play for Liverpool, you know. What his name? Robbie Fowler. How about striker that, man? Yeah, man. Used to glimpse on them ball there. But no Liverpool. United we start. We are talking about Liverpool. Right now, we have problems, Liverpool. Do you believe Liverpool will be making top 4? Honestly. On a Friday evening, the first night of the triple treat. When you say Anfield Road or Dirt Road, I don't dirt. You can't say Dirt Road. You say Dirt Track. A Dirt Track, you say, no, brother. Burp, what go on? Boy, your name wicked, man, Chris. You know, I've not named Dirt Road, actually, a Dirt Track. Where you chat, man? Dirt Track, you call them something there. Dirt Track. You understand? Dirt Track. All right. So, Liverpool, right now, me can't help him. Don't ball to me, Liverpool. So, we have the 2 games coming up. Tomorrow night in the show, we can talk if we got those predictions, right? But right now, 4 for me, 4 for CC, 1 for Actually. Right now. So we are lead Actually 4-1. Actually can't pass because I have 2 more predictions to go for this round. So right now, Qatar must have smile because the leads dismantle the fools. All right, so City has temporarily taken over the lead. So it's a ding-dong battle, you know. Ding-dong battle. So City with 2 wins, then a loss, and now they have 2 wins on the trot. Arsenal, 4 wins and a draw. Tottenham, 2 wins, 2 losses, and then a win. Newcastle has jumped over into top 4. 24 points. 3 wins in a row. Don't play with Newcastle. Chelsea, I don't know what's going on with them. Chelsea win. Then them draw. Them artists, then them start lose. United win, lose, win, draw, win. So United might win or lose tomorrow. But what me did say, I'll show you what me say no, so I win where I get this about. Fulham, Brighton, coming off. Liverpool in 9th position, 2 loss. So they have won only 2 games out of 5. Crystal Palace in the top 10, 3 out of 5. So that is where the story ends. Still in relegation battle, Leicester, Wolves, and Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest probably believe that they can do it. There's a saying, people. Any team get caught at the top 4 teams, Christmas catch them in top 4, you normally remain in top 4. Christmas catch you in the bottom 3 relegation zone, you normally get relegated. Only team to defy that has been Leicester City. And then jump out and then come win the league the next season. CC numb right now, people. CC numb, man. Him can't be seen, can't be found. CC numb. Big up, long time. Me not check in the channel. Yeah, man, big up yourself. By way of announcement, people, Toby Emerson's coach will be on the coach's desk tomorrow afternoon between 2 to 3. So look out, people. Look out. Big interview. World top coach. Female. You know what I mean? Former Jamaican athlete as well. So you can't afford to miss it. I'm giving Liverpool until after World Cup to see how them look. Okay. Red Mark, pick up yourself. Good weekend for Man United. We just want Arsenal to lose tomorrow. Remember, we don't play it in a red man. How y'all talk, sir, man? Yeah, wicked man, Chris. We that discussed last evening. Coach, you see CC. No, man, CC can't recover, man. He might try numb how him feel right now. Coach, you see the Duncan McKenzie goal in the Serbian. No, I never see that. Where PSG there. Tenag and 1 goal on the bench on the Sunday. Yeah, man. Wolves just wait for Liverpool for a free 3 points. Well, a Clarendon and May Pen, big up on yourself. They say May Pen and a play pen. Big up yourself, Sherman. Big up Worm, big up MPEC, big up Fresh God. The whole Clarendon massive. In this show now, coach. Big up CC, Garvey Marcel team. All right. Wicked man, Chris. A wicked man for tuna. You're not more than Amma Bridging. So, people, let us have a discussion. Because Chelsea flop, and Liverpool flop right now today. See? That's for sure, say. The EPL right now, all competitive. You can't too celebrate. You have to just watch a game and see what's going on, hide or take your licks when they get the licks and just move on to the next game. You understand? So people, I watch the Captain. I don't know how many of you watch Captain on Netflix right now. People, I watch Captain. I sit down today and watch Captain. After watching the St. Diego game, I watched the KC walloping. And then I decided to watch the Captain. Virgin, and Sistrin. It was an emotional. Hey, the thing, the campaign did rough, The campaign did wicked, Channel star. When I tell me say Paul Hall, I forget mad and I say, wait, too much coach there, man. Only the coach said I win a yellow. It was frustrating. It was just a messed up campaign, Bridget. Hey, one I time me hear Andre Blake, the capo saying, man, yo, it's like another here we go moment. Every time the man them have a here we go moment. Red card, goal disallow, penalty, this, that. Alvas a man nearly fight. The man they must say Ravella the problem, man. Chan was star. Me I tell her say, yo, anybody wanna watch Captain? On a need to go watch Captain. I make we have a discussion pan. Who watched already? We can discuss it tonight. Trust me. But right now, exactly, Chris. Yeah, referee a problem too. A whole of adversity we face in a bedroom. And trust me, you see ball of them don't feel like say them not feel bad when them lose, you know. Yo, Andre Blake, I walk through the streets, you know, man, some of the reggae boys, and I look at Bridget say, yo, I goalkeeper. I let in the goal them power. So Andre Blake said, then you think say me deliberately let them in? Him said, no, you know, but me not like lose, you know. It's like Andre Blake just turn on and get dark and say, so what? You think say me like lose? Me not like lose either. Bridget, the thing was emotional, Bridget. When you see what the ball of them got through, and it's like the ball of them a fight to say no animosity in the team, and it's like it always out there. You understand? Then the big question was asked by the reporter, the journalist, was there a rift between Andre Blake saying nah answer because whatever. But right throughout the video, it seems as if there was. Nana came on and said there wasn't. You understand? Andre Blake said there wasn't a one man a problem. You understand? The man then say Ravella a problem. Ravella hold on to the ball and pass the ball, and then him always tell people say pass the ball. You understand? All right, me I drop a link because Wicked Man Chris Wan can talk about the thing there now. Can me I tell you say it was a very good production by FIFA. I love it. Hey, me sit down and watch the whole series, you know, Jason. Yeah, man, me sit down and watch the whole series, man. It was something else, Bridget. Trust me. It was a good watch. If you can watch it, if you can get the eyes on it, tell the man to put on him shirt. Yeah. And then the man them rush. You see when the goal was given away, the commentary was saying poor defending and all of that. Paul was mad. Ravel was mad. DJ was mad. And you look at them rush. Them rush something there in the thing there, you know. The man them rush. Alvas Powell in the changing room. Blake as the captain of a step in. Because I know him and Alvas and Bujupar, you know, at a quarterback. You understand? So he had to step in and he took Alvas out of the dressing room because the man them cross. The man them say Alvas give the game in the bridging. Yo, you never know, so I saw the thing tough, bridging. Hey, one at a time, to a Palal. The man don't know how to do bridging. The man try put something together and it's like a ball of them because of them experience and the teams that they would have been in. Every man share them opinion. Palal get mad. Yo, I one coach, you know, all I coach them in a yellow, you know, how much man I get. You know, just work with the system, no. Right now, Paul did have to just say, yo, no, turn off the camera. The man don't want no camera and anything again. It's like the campaign could never actually go the way it's supposed to go, Virgin, because too many nuances and too many variables that would have caused issues in and around the team. But you can see that Andre Blake Kappa was trying his best to ensure so the thing continue in a Virgin. Because you know, say as a captain, you can't lead the ship, you know. Him still have to find words of motivation to give the youth. And I see him thing with Abumayang with his Gabon team, you know. And the same thing with the other captain from that name, the country. I can't remember what his name. And then you have Thiago from the big bad Brazil, you know. And then you have Croatia with Mart. Hey, trust me. Who not see captain on the need? If you're a football fan, you need to go watch captain. If you not have Netflix, borrow somebody log in. I make them give you for watch. And see Jason tell you, if you have Fire Stick, you should be able to watch it. You understand? Trust me, man. It is a good watch. I sit down and I watch it. I twist and I turn back and I say, Bridging, it's like me I tell you, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Paul Hall, Andre Blake, Antonio, I think Ravel, them man and deal with the referee away, man. Big up to Dexter's Lab. See, man, hey, Dexter's Lab, they on big Netflix screen in a Virgin. Big up to Dexter's Lab. JC, you see him, though? Chad was there. But me I tell you, man, we had some very, very, very disappointing moments in our thing, you know, because me I tell you, say, it just goes to show the campaign was rocky.
Why, coach?
And,
Coach,
hey,
yep.
let me see doing a toughy roadie. And I said there was no disunity, but when it start, I went near to the end of the campaign when the man them lose and the man them start but you know see 10 of them run one table and why all of them run the table is like man then just drop them on because at the scuffle with Alvas caused the problem in the US match. So the disunity really starts in the US match where the man them think say yo Alvas dash the game. And this one Andre Blake a try for solve it, but look like it could have worked because the man them upset Bridging. The man them upset. So when the reporter meeting, the journalist asked Andre Blake if there was disunity, and he said, nah, answer. Based on how me I watch the program and see how it manifest throughout, the disunity start after the curve fluffle between Alvas and the next ball of them because the man them bet. So Alvas give away the thing. You understand? Yeah, Triple E. To see how the other teams them encounter and Jamaica alone encounter stuff, people. Hey, we don't need to go watch that something, yeah. We don't need to go watch that something, yeah.
So, coach.
You have to watch, Bridget. If you don't watch it yet, you need to watch it. If you can't find it now on Netflix, sometimes YouTube have them thing, you have to go try, find it, and watch it.
Coach, they put on FIFA side for free.
Watch it on FIFA side. All right, big up to Wicked Man Chris. Cataract in the building as well. So you can watch it on the FIFA website, people.
For free. Coach.
So, coach.
Yeah, man.
So you're the first thing now. I'm going to upon it with Wicked Man. So, coach.
Yeah.
I can't look on the same stream. I can't look on the stream with a girl clown. Remember, so Wicked Man Chris Governor take away him girl,
Yeah.
So, I don't understand, brother. So, first thing, coach, he will have to explain what go on, bro. Right.
Got you, man.
Well,
Got you.
yeah, well, I get to no, so you don't have no governor in your playlist. I can't tell you. Gobby. The girl have nothing body. Watch.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to watch it. I've found it. Thank you for the information. You replied to my message. But you
Yeah,
know,
man.
so the cataract are busy. But I the rain, it a rain now. So me, I gotta take a minute before me go up on the road and go around the town. Cause the rain a fall hard.
Yeah.
So people left it juvenile, them I go and juggle some tune. But coach, I hope you said that I caught it late. I just came in because must have run out of the rain. I hope you said that cataract was vindicated.
For what?
My call for take. What I take?
Well, I make that caller. Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, coach. You can tell him if you just download the FIFA app and watch it on the FIFA app.
All right. So new information out. You can download the FIFA app to watch Captain. All football lovers, you have to watch this series. I think about eight something or more.
Yeah,
Hey, them
yeah,
long
man.
still what? Nearly 40 minutes per
Yeah, man,
series.
watch it, coach.
I'm gonna watch up everything today.
Me love how FIFA do it. It's very good. It show how the country captains them are constantly. I want to go in my dressing room.
And it shows also how that other Jamaica alone go through problems and them fair share of issues. So other countries might not have our issues, but they have their issues. Players getting injured, card situation, a whole lot of things up.
Yeah, coach. Big up for that.
All right, big up yourself.
But coach, me don't want you talk out the whole thing like them man they will usually go carib and them a talk out the movie. They have to make forget to watch it and just send
No,
the
man.
people over there.
But
Cataract.
a whole lot of man watch it already, you know.
But,
When you watch it for yourself, you get your perspective, man.
But coach, I hope that I mean I was much maligned. I hope that this when I watch it, I will see the vindication. Because some people were saying we were just creating a rift and not talking the truth, but sometimes we just talk the truth. And the division was obvious to see. Those of us who were close to it, I know you see it, but you deal with things in a more diplomatic way. Things were not right.
Huh?
Things were not right.
Yeah, man. It was obvious.
Right. I have a different perspective. I can't betray the confidence of my family. You know what I'm saying? When man come to it, we go for hold it down. But these things have to be addressed, and I believe because I'm looking for solutions, and I'm let Chris jump in so he hear different voices. I believe that what needs to happen is there need to be an orientation when the players come. Previous and prior to, we have to. I believe you need to take the English-born Jamaicans. You need to take them on a tour of Jamaica. Take them go down to St. Elizabeth, go eat pepper shrimp. Make them go in our zinc fence lane and see raw sewage and run through the lane and the dog them and them something there. Make them go eat turn cornmeal around a mattress lane. Make them sleep at night in a garage and hear gunshot a beat. Yeah, man. And make them know that this year represent for. You get what I'm saying? Make them go all of Jericho or Manly Mountain and make them have to carry water for them head for go bathe.
But it can't be one-sided still in a cataract.
No, I'm not finished. Make them go a river, go wash them clothes.
They represent.
No, I'm saying make them go a river, go wash them clothes. A river and put it on a stone. That's part of the side of what them represent. Hold on, coach.
Minuscule, man.
No, because when you represent that, you get a opening to what it is that you represent.
What I'm saying,
remember, so them there that AC Marriott, so they know how uptown stay. They know how uptown stay.
Everybody I do and I wash it with pan stone and them sitting and all.
But
even the poorest man sometimes have washing machine I
Going
know he
any,
closing a bad pan. What you talk to
going any girl see washing machine like crazy.
What you mean? Hey, you see some of my
Garrison.
Garrison house them always want to see outside look away. When they want to go in there and see what go on.
We're not talking on the Garrison. River run through Garrison. Me talk about up in the mountain
No, but
with the
Qatar, remember
water
you
that
talk
run.
about Garrison already, you know, so we don't have to adjust what you talk about.
Yeah, I'm saying they need to know. They need to. Make them sleep. I'm not going to say so bad. I make them sleep one night in a river tad and smell when they dump lift up.
But Qatar, you have to smell that to represent how much people that
Yes.
Jamaica and no know Riverton.
What you mean? But we smell it though. Because when
Where?
it dump, when
And
it dump
everybody
lift
live
up,
near Riverton.
I show you dump in a San Diego Heights in your big house, you know. Oh, when the dump lift up. But I'm saying to you that these are some of the realities. It's not all of the realities.
That's true.
They can go on a beach as well, but they need to be bonding. And then the players who are from Jamaica, we have to orient them to maybe the tourism sector, minimum, that you are welcoming to your guests. Because that's not the way Jamaicans normally treat quote unquote foreigners. We normally love foreign people more than we own, don't? That's what people always say. We treat foreigner better. So I don't know, but I'll watch it with bated breath. Let Wicked Man Chris come in, because I really did come call about football. But Wicked, give a version there, brother.
Boy, for me still Qatar, I understand where I come from with that statement then because you have to know where I represent. Cause some members say most of these ballers, you know, some of them I got them just switch because England now give them a looking or wish whatever them didn't want to represent now give them between, so them have that option there. So some of them are just them as a for where them can gain, and you have the ones them who actually want to represent because them feel that close attachment there. So I understand where you come from. Now back to captains now. Boy, brother, all thing me personally now after this is there's a major follow because now after that was like 7 months ago, 8 months ago. So it kind of look like now everybody start deal back and some form of unity dead now. So with this come out now, hope it not turn out that's man vex and gone up in them feelings over something happened months back. That's the only thing me really now after this. Cause we're gonna go back a square one again.
But coach, Chris, let me ask this. You were around coach when the there Gold Cup. I said to you, is the same man is the problem, it seems, based on what you are saying. Is the same man is the problem. But I know Alvas alone dash for a goal. Why the man them never rush
Bobby.
Bobby Reed when he miss the chance? I wouldn't get a chance. Everyone easily get one chance though.
Why?
I think Alvas' moment was a pivotal moment
Yeah.
in our campaign.
And
But
that's why. But Bobby Reed moment could have seen as a pivotal moment, you know.
That
Because
is
if he had scored that goal that turned things, he would probably reach where that against US, you know. He probably would reach in a scenario with the Mexico game.
coach at the same time that could have happened to any one of them. So maybe that's why them say, all right, we'll go again. But with the Alpha situation, that match was the key, brother. That are the key match that would have keep the hopes alive, you know, bro. And the man come on and let in two, you know.
yeah, but
So,
you also have to look at who select the man. He never select himself to become a Jamaica.
that's true. That's true.
He never select himself. Remember, we had other right back options, you know. You could have called West Hard in.
That match there, I think we all could agree say we think Mario Panetta come on and play right back that match there. For my youth there, Brown. And then we see Alvarez come up like, here we go again. and the man literally let in too. So I can understand the anger and the disdain from I not call the ball and drape him. I see a who, but I not say a who.
Because we want the people to watch it, we go watch it.
See,
Remember say, but me I go watch it. I don't want to why I'm never promise no gunshot. Remember say him start. Remember say him did start the badness.
Don't say let go from you think me a little boy? You think me a little boy? Yeah. I think CC should have said that to the end of the time. But
I don't think Alvas was the sole reason for us losing the game, but I think it was a critical moment. And you see when the blood hot and the man them tempers flare. At the man will do it at the last thing, them are gonna remember, which was Alvas play. So
but that was the last
as
play.
Being the
that was the last
that was
play,
what
coach.
caused them to lose the game, So that them are gonna remember.
Coach, remember, that
with him long time too. I don't know why this thing.
Remember, is Ravel or Daniel Johnson? Which one of them did mash up the dugout?
I think a Daniel man, a DJ.
Oh
DJ.
yes.
And the girl and I think the other reporter wanted to talk to him and him. Boy, man say, yo, I'm not talk to nobody right now.
Yeah, because he score a wicked piece of goal, and man say come like a nothing him do it for.
And him never play. Them bench him. Remember, say them bench him for the next game,
Oh yes.
No, but it was after the game he was acting like that. Remember, Ketara?
Remember after the game. Because when I heard him, he's a reporter. Everybody who never know Daniel Johnson born in Jamaica would have know.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's like all the British accent and everything went out the window. You know what I mean? It was none of all right, mate. It was a bad one,
Bro, when them go in the tunnel after the referee make some poor decisions. Me hear some cloth and some pants length and some shirt and some kind of fabric start chip and a rasta mirror chip them.
Yeah, man, it's tough, man. Let's feel but then we keep you out of the tunnel. Remember that coach, remember that other game, and then it stop her from going out the tunnel.
Because let me stop with.
They stop here.
Who this you are going? They look on the video. I see him somebody see it.
See the Andrea say get dark. The one look like out a door, one turn like out a door and like gone. Dark. And you can't even fault them for say, oh, they were unprofessional and because cameras are there. We had like it's like everything I go against with the whole time. Like the ref them a fight with. We get some ridiculous cards. Federation I go against it. Like no, like when it seemed like it will go right, it just start go left.
Right, and that's why something that come up with the talk say is like a here we go moment again. You understand? So it like everything was against them for true. Like you're saying, Chris, everything was against the players, and they had probably so many things on their mind while going through this campaign. Probably they had internal issues plus the federation and all of these things.
Then it was COVID and everything.
Then COVID, which would have been external. So a whole lot of stuff happened.
Coach, we should have done a World Cup,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, we should have done it.
And that's why it's more time I get dark on the man of them Brazil and the Argentina and then German and them Spanish and things. So one team me have. Me tell you this, I'm going to 2, 3 watch World Cup,
No, man, a football we watch. Football we watch. And that is
No,
your
no.
preference still. Me not try
Me
to
have some,
persuade you.
me have some porn channel for my cable.
Me's a, me's a,
For my
me's a,
thing there.
I am a football person, Cataract. So
Yeah,
whether
but
Jamaica play or not, me watch
no,
football.
no, but let me say the pain, the pain,
But you can imagine the
and the
players,
sadness.
Cataract. Yes, when you watch it, Cataract,
You
you're
know,
gonna
say,
realize the pain where the players them feel to, face to. And
Why
we,
do
the
that?
fans, sometimes believe that we alone I get the end of the stick.
brother, me
But the
all
players,
feel.
they really
So, go ahead.
feel hurt through this whole campaign. So
Wicked
me
man,
want to
Chris,
take it for
we don't know
granted.
how you feel. All when the World Cup draw, did I make man? Me depressed for about 2-3 days. Me
Well,
I talk depression, Me I talk real depression where I want to go sit up on a couch and go talk to a therapist or something. Me depressed.
Boy, I think me emotionally intelligent, so me not think me I can reach a level they can.
No,
Brother,
cause, brother, me I tell you, I think, all one night time when the last ball for come out, me I say, so Jamaica, I know Jamaica never pull out. It's like, at that moment, me know, say, me not gone away. Although
bro,
me glad, me glad I don't Qatar because me don't have the $5,000 to go sleep in a tent. You understand? But me not watch it on TV still. My thing, coach, to you and me, I said to you, General Secretary coming in the 1st of November. Bad man, if me alive, I'm going to be 50 years old this year, 2022. If God spare me for live to 53 and 54, and we not qualify for the World Cup, every glass out of the window over there, I go mash up. It now go pretty because we cannot as fans take it no more. God believe me. So whatever they need to. I heard you saying about it's a new leaf and taking it to a new level.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
they
what
need
the
to do.
Gensek is saying.
Yeah,
There's a
but we
new
didn't
Gensek coming in.
we didn't chat-ins,
man, I go get
Action.
dash way. Man, I go get dash way.
right?
Man, I go get dash way with that.
So
I go
if you
roll.
come with the same foolishness, and I think the under 17 World Cup, right? It's
People,
a
please
start.
remember that. What are the Cataract?
Yeah,
You see the
buddy.
window argument, people. Those are the views expressed by Cataract, and we don't incite violent activities on this program.
But I didn't say against anybody, coach.
Yeah, but I mean our vandalism, if you
Oh,
want to call it
vandalism.
that.
Oh, vandalism. Yeah, vandalism.
Coach,
Mm.
watch out. Look what do I say. We also need to organize ourselves better as fans. That is so true.
That is
That
very
is
true.
true
That is so
because
That's very
true.
true.
sometimes have fans them a fight against each other too.
But
The fans and we have to be honest with ourselves. We fight against each other too.
in order for we get that, we need to have a supporter culture, not just a bandwagon culture. Like
Hey, you said it right, Chris. Jamaicans are bandwagonists.
coach,
And I say that without apology.
all right, coach. If you ask some man like who are them national them JPL side, man I gonna tell you say, oh, you know man on the side. All right, but we side of the EPL side, they will tell you why and which ball of them watch and this and that and that. But you live in a country, you're more likely to see them ball where you saw on TV more opposed to the man them are foreign. When you grow up, we say, all right, me I grow up, me I watch on it and whatever. Something like that side there. We need to cut out that something there and like all them something a favorite restaurant and go on a bag of thing. We need to forward together and say here we go march go up New Kingston. I go get two banner and Black Road, Bun Tire and ball we want justice and call TVG and see them and make them know say this I go and make why we are protest. But we can't have that as bandwagonists are when it are because the team at you now we'll go over yes and start support them and when them start lose again we just cut. That now works so right now, if you watch all the Argentinian league match, you see man, they must sing from the terraces. Boca Juniors are lose, them fans might get upset, yes, but them still not left out the side. Coach, I don't know if you didn't know that fact, yeah. Few years ago, I think a 2017-18 season, Sporting Lisbon, them side did go through a little riff where the fans get mad and go up at the training ground, start boof buff players, conk up man, box up man, fling big stone off a man because the side now play right. Man, I say we do them violent thing, you know, but the man them get so upset them have page players, page coaching staff, page everybody to make them understand how we actually feel. You see me I say?
You can't bring that to Jamaica.
No,
Hey, we
use
are
that example. Use that example.
okay.
The coach.
Yeah.
Me I just TikTok and me I spread the negativity. I mean film a series for YouTube. Or they can live in some dream and try to hide the truth. But I don't mean film the YouTube thing, bad man. So contact Netflix and FIFA and
Hmm?
tell them, all right?
Hey,
About stop
get
spreading propaganda. And
get
them
the
till you to come and see it reach you. So me I tell you something, I deal with a coach showing on with deal with it intelligent because this is really a CVM, right? So I deal with it intelligent that wouldn't send you women to send you. You understand? I'm not I'm not talk I think that's so. But you come about spread negativity and propaganda. I said clearly that November 1 hasn't reached, by the way, just in case you don't know time and dates. So there's no new person, right? That November 1, there'll be a new general secretary, and I will be watching carefully at what obtains for the Cameroon game in terms of travel arrangements and those things. And I'll be watching carefully what obtains for the under 17 World Cup qualifiers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can't come here and tell me I'm spreading negative. I'm telling you, if I see a team of 23 schoolboys and we do not qualify, it will be mad rass up in here. Because you see two youngsters who qualify. If you listen to Callum Ibank from Birmingham City, the man ain't nothing with England or Jamaica him want play for. No, it's not the I'm gonna wait in England and give you a bit of time and man already right now. Black, green, and gold. The same with Cuba Mitchell. The man ain't have nothing. It brawling. So I don't want people like TikTok and others to come with the commitment issue. And I repeat, coach, you cannot put this parents, many of them who are not well to do in England, some of them poor, to tell them to go traverse, go to London, go get passport. They need to be assisted by the logistics, with the information, and with things that they have to do on the island in case you have to track down a birth certificate for granddaddy or grandma. You do those things. And I'm looking to see if the general secretary rearranges the organization. I don't know what half the people in that JFF building do, you know. When we go there, we just see beer people are coming and out and man, I don't know what they do. What do you do? Because whenever we travel for an international game, it come in like the movie Terminal. Somebody lost in the departure lounge. Our eyes will not be off the ball. But we now go use another man fat to fry the new general secretary. I'm willing to allow him some time and space, but they are key performance indicators. And let us speak like we have sense. Like I did go to a business school and have an MBA. They're key performance indicators. And if those KPIs are indicating that bull crap is happening, like it was, we have a responsibility to call it out. Wicked man, Chris, what's your view? We should just allow the new general secretary because he's new and I said nothing?
No, man. Me I thought before,
Alright,
Chris.
Me
No,
not gonna say that because
absolutely not. Remember,
Is
he
it my
came
time
on
now?
the show and he said that he recognizes that there might be issues in the organization. And as I stated last evening in the first night of the triple threat, is that he intends to take the organization to the next level. He said that he has taken organizations that were heading downward, organizations that were descending, and ascend them and ensure that things go on track. The JFF is one such organization, and he said he will not fail the people. So based off those
I wish
indicators, Cataract,
I wish
he
him
will be
well.
going under scrutiny
Coach,
because his key performance indicators will have to be looked into, of course.
coach. Sorry, wicked man, Chris. Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Strong, the chairman of NSWM here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You don't see how much garbage there out of my gate and out of everybody gate. So who come tell me about yo, don't get me bringer. Some little pretty talking, me allow it, whenever they go for God, they say, But everybody look for them garbage and come tell me about turnaround organization. Bad man, just go easy. Just come and say you're going to do your best with the JFF and Jamaican football. You get the easiest option, which is to qualify for 2026 when Mexico, Canada, and the United States are not in the qualification thing, and set the thing right. Set a long-term targets, medium-term targets, and short-term targets, and set KPIs. You are not the coach. The general secretary is not the coach of the team. He must ensure that the organization's operations are functional so that the team has all that is required in place logistically, analytically, and strategically in order to qualify.
All right. Drop the mic on gone. But yeah, of course, maybe Cataract is producing too much garbage, more than trucks can remove. Yes, you brain drain. No man, there's an issue with garbage on the island right now for real, brain drain.
What coach?
They have truck issues from what all I'm aware of right now. They have truck issues. So yeah, I not only
Coach.
yeah, Chris. Oh, before you start talk again, people, you see that these two beautiful ladies on screen. I'll be talking to the one in the orange. She's the coach of Toby Emerson, the 100-meter hurdles world record holder and world champion. Yeah, so we'll be talking to her tomorrow at 3 p.m. You can't afford to miss it. All the track and field fans. Yeah, man. Go ahead, Chris.
As I say, coach, with Mr. Chung coming in, when we're not gonna say we're not gonna watch him for maybe the first month or first 3 months. We'll have to watch him because as the Cataract say, we can't take the previous person in the position, fat and fry him, but
Right.
we constantly I get burned. So like a girl we always I get cheap on. She I go kind of reserve She have to watch it and then see what you're gonna do. If this favor like before or something different, or you're not gonna do like what the person before did do, or you're gonna do much better. See? So we have to watch him, and if he make the right moves and clean up house, can't have a problem with that. As that me want him to clean up house, who for go on and who stay. That may be there right now. So may I give the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. And it's because of new media now. Anybody going to any positions where the football is concerned, they are going to be going under scrutiny. So we basically have to really and truly see what assess Mr. Chung's work right through it, because many persons were on Dalton Wilkes' case. So are the same treatment. So Mr. Chung claims or indicates that he's a man of integrity, and that is his mantra. And he also make changes, significant amount of changes wherever he has been planted. So we're looking forward to that. If that happens, trust me, it argues well for the JFF or that aspect of the JFF. And the people will be demanding more as well. You understand? So, of course, he will be under heavy scrutiny. And nothing is wrong with that. Because he said that he knows that these things will happen because of the position and what has happened before. Remember, the JFF has been seen or is seen as an inept organization, one that is mal-administered. So, definitely, people will be scrutinizing anybody who goes there. You understand? And with him having the mandate, he said that he couldn't speak on certain things. But now that he's going to be having the mandate as of November 1, then he will definitely, I mean, coming out of what I presented last evening, persons are saying that there might be rolling of heads. Some people in the JFF might, but does Mr.
Coach,
Man
those
have the
says
power to?
Coach, those says
Does he
some
have the
people say
power to
me.
get rid of people or recommendation?
Why?
Wait,
Man,
what you say, Chris?
man never get dash way. That's all me know. Coach, if you listen to me, if you gonna get somebody where quote unquote a man of integrity or a woman of integrity, and you want to clean up the organization to make the admin run smoothly, you have to get rid of the people that when I carry their weight or when I do what I'm supposed to do, or I push money in them pocket where money is supposed to go over there, sir. So people are get dash record. It inevitable. For for me personally, if me see no change in the admin, that would have been a strike for me. I said, so weird. Yeah, clean, yeah, sort out the thing, but you have the same set of people. What kind of badness this? I go pray my way. But that have me off, and I'm saying, it's not look good. While if in clean house, but I say, all right, go on again, me see something. You see what I say? So
Yeah. Yeah, man, really and truly. I mean, a lot of expectations, out there where Mr. Chung is concerned. Trust me. All eyes will be on what will be happening where his tenure is concerned. So yeah, it's all good. But let me see. Yeah, we soon reach us afresh. Busybody getting cancelled left, right, and center. Who this a calling? This is Robert. Welcome to the show. You're live.
Yes, coach. Wagwan.
Yeah, man, we're there.
Eh. Want to ask Cataract if if you hear about no new ball over England there, so.
Cataract.
Who interested?
We're not in the panel line now, but we're not here.
I hear about no new CDM to decide, you know. Because him always know still, man, Simon fight them to some holy power work and things, so, you know. If him come back still, coach, ask him that still here.
Yeah, man. You have anything else to add?
Nothing more tonight still, you know, I go and listen to the program.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
All right. We're not here, Cataract.
And plug out the sound for Cataract. As I say, coach, is it that captain something yeah? Shed whole heap of light on where the
man, it shed whole light, man.
Everything the federation did hide from me, that's something I just expose everything. Bro, you see all the part where Sidel and Marley literally throw them under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, trouble there, bro. Trouble there. And I hope, as I said earlier, I hope it not splinter off in nothing where players are get dashed because them talk to FIFA cameras or man I get pre by in teammate or whatever the case may be. I really hope none of that not happen. I swear.
But really and truly still enough. Really and truly still enough. I want to see the coach more integral in the selection of his players.
Why?
And you see if we not use persons who have been putting in the work over the years where recruiting is concerned, because you can't just identify a player, you know. But in terms of scouting and all of these things, you have to be watching the players week in, week out. You know, there are statistical evidence out there for them to select as well, to use and identify players. But I wish that this new coach will get the opportunity to go and watch a few players for himself. And of course, you know, the whole internet is there. You can watch game from anywhere in there. So if you hear about a player, I hope him put eyes on that player.
But coach, remember say remember when him just when the coach just come in and him say him a the new coach. Remember say I think you or Simon read something about the coach. But this man is a no nonsense man. So this man look like him not gonna take nobody from JFF.
Yeah, man. And him have him own a team too, you know.
If them say if
him have him own recruiting team.
Oh really? Wow, see that? Trouble is there. So you know, say man not just man when not playing no ball in the league can't get no call up, or man with subpar can't get no call.
Because you know, you see, Chris, you can see a baller play with Chelsea, you know, and him fit in a Chelsea system nicely, you know. But when the coach look upon him, you know, based on his physical attributes and all of that, and his
style of play,
footballing acumen, him not gonna match up to what the coach want.
True.
So people have to take these things into consideration as well.
And it boiled down to the same thing what I said last night. Enough for them baller you know, especially in the UK, a system baller. If you take them out of the system there,
them now go
different
function.
System,
yeah.
Different baller them.
Yes.
So
you understand.
I feel just more watch and see. Him say him go move come on Jamaica permanently in January. I feel just wait till January and see what go on. January look far still. October now. We have a game next week. Next week we have a match?
No, the week after.
And oh my god. So man asks if Camper call and all these things.
Alright, so yeah, of course players are going to camp me things.
Coach,
That are one.
coach must say that week had done, you know. And so it'll be next week we have a match, you know. And no cap now keep next week, you know. I must say we have to bring in the money from Canada and America, you know.
You know if man come from this, huh?
In theory, my boss. In theory. Because remember say the UK league them not break. Now Europe league them not break till about the 9th. What the 9th or the 19th or something like that. And then 9th we have a match. So them man they can't come. So it have to be the man from the States or Canada. I'm not sure if the Central America man them are gonna get break before that. They can come as well.
The MLS man, them are gonna get break too.
Exactly. So
some of them.
Let's watch.
You know, in the playoff.
Let's watch and see what's going on. So November, you know, January they're right around the corner. Actually, January close, you know. But me personally, I feel like he should be here from when he get the job. Like him should have there so from now. So him could have for this Cameroon game, him could have scout the local talent and say, all right, I want this guy. This guy looks good. This guy looks good. But then I get the league just start say, boy, this country in football is so weird. You know, if you start a league in the middle of October.
Nitro said camp already called will be held in 6 days.
Oh, Zin? Look like Nitro know more than me.
All right, and yeah. As soon November, you know, January right around the corner. All right, so let's go into the EPL, the Premier League preview. That's the Jamaican Premier League preview.
No, yeah.
Moorlines versus Umberland. Oh, that one there go.
We're fresh there.
Fresh God.
No, fresh there. Coach, you know it's one little ball up the road from me, so I play for Moorlines. On our youth them, man. So I have to go with Moorlines.
Why score?
1-1. Me have to say.
But that cannot go with that now go with Moorlines. Yeah.
Hold on, coach. Hold on.
We are going with
Hear me out. Moorlines is gonna score in the dying embers of the game. Them gonna just get there. Who else again? We're fresh, I say. We're fresh there.
What you say, Chris? 1-1?
1-1.
Actually, say 1-1 too. Me I say 0-0, you know.
Oh,
that's gonna be one stalemate.
No, man, coach.
We're fresh there.
Fresh. If not say nothing yet, coach. You must say Moorlines will score in a coach. Then play some lovely ball in the way they just can't defend.
No, me I go where they call it now. Me I go KG in the first week of my prediction, you know.
Me actually deal with it.
Yeah, man, look at tactics tonight, man.
Okay, it's a 2-1 Umberland.
But we don't see first score now. We don't see first score. All right, let's jump over to TG versus Chapelton.
Coach, you don't know what my take bit. You don't know what my take.
Me I said 2-0 to TG. You know, the newbies, they are going to be schooled by the veterans.
Coach, 3-0 we are drop tomorrow.
3-0?
3-0. 1 yard.
Pardon me?
A 1 yard. Any other yard, a floors grow over that.
So Chris is predicting a 3-0 win for TG over Chapelton. I'm saying 2-0. Waiting on Achilles' prediction. Fresh God. Then gone.
We're fresh dead. Right now.
We just watch the league, you know, cause one half of the ballers, them, you know them enough. Then just appear upon the scene.
Mm.
And who did there one place, not there one place again, them there one different team.
Yeah, man, a lot of movement a lot of movement took place in the off season.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
man.
went for movement.
Man.
But. All right, Case is saying 2-0 as well. 2-0, me I said it. The newbies will continue to lose. Moving to Falkland, Dumby Holding. Dumby Holding, Bridging a coach them right now.
One love.
So, me I go with them, you know.
One love.
Peter McGregor. Me I say 1-0. And that is too versus
man,
Falkland.
Yeah, man, one love. McGregor come back, coach?
McGregor the Dumby.
No, as
yeah,
me, but last week them saying him still out injured. So me I say if him come back
no,
out injured.
that's the McGregor team. Him not come back.
Oh.
Yeah, but now I say him come back.
One love then. I forgot one love.
One love who?
Dumby Holding him
Dumby
out.
Holding, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
could have never Falkland.
No, I just want to clarify. Remember, this is a professional program. This is,
Okay, sorry. We're on
this is-
CVM next. I mean, coaches next.
CVM.
Sorry.
All right, so still waiting on Achille. Achille said people Achille has been going
It's not
very
chilling.
miserable when it comes
no,
down to the EPL prediction.
no scotch bonnet pepper.
Yeah,
Why things so long, brother?
a
Over the
sweet
pot.
pepper man.
Right now,
Big and not hot.
right now, actually come like a hobby man. He know everything. He might get the score them right.
2-0 him say. Sema said Dumbia win 2-0.
Alright. Can't see that.
But when you look at it, DS Electronics and Cataract, in our league, as small as it is, you're gonna have these changes taking place, because some of these ballers, them want game time, another team see them worth. It might be economical for them to move to another club and stuff like that. So you have to
So what
understand.
happened to the man that they did it before? What happened? Some man I work on site work.
Some man just stop play because
They do site work because last year them said that the league was young. We had all of these young 17 and 18-year-olds. And now I'm gonna say half five man them. They might push wheelbarrow.
No man, them still there, man.
And then they are call center. And then they are call center.
Schoolboy football.
Them still there, man.
Schoolboy them play same way, man. You're not gonna see them till about December, January time.
I remember Falkland team have Wolper Schoolboy Clarendon College players too,
No, not Falkland. What do you mean? Chapelton.
Chapelton FC. Sorry. Them have a lot of Schoolboy according to the coach. Cause I know a Lenny Hyde team.
Oh God.
All right, Mobile Waterhouse, Dookie and the former under 20 coach. Me I go to Waterhouse now. Waterhouse seem to be, but it's gonna be a home game for Mobile, so it might be tricky.
Why, coach? Me no think
Me I
so.
go 2-1. Me I go 2-1 Waterhouse.
Me no think so, because Fire was not playing a ball. Months now them not playing no ball. Them not look. Them not what like.
What was the result of their last game?
What them what win?
No man. They lose to earn it.
No man.
That is something them man. That is
them,
something.
them play last week, What them the win? Not even remember.
Them win, man. Them beat Mullines 2-1.
But that I think coach must say, as I tell you last week, them left it late.
I remember say a penalty them lose against something there,
But coach, them never da play no ball against Arnett neither. They never da play no ball against Mullines neither.
Me still fancy them over Mobile United.
Why? I do have Mobile and I like before. So
Mobile first game, how it went? Let me see. Mobile drew with Portmore United.
What that coach?
They drew 1-1 with Mobile Portmore.
What that mean our league, coach, is the inconsistency. Which team can be consistent? So
Mobile was consistent throughout the season last season.
That's 1 out of 12. Just like how you have Manchester City is consistent.
No 14 team now, man.
No, I'm saying last year you said, coach. I said that's 1 out of 12. So I'm saying just like you had Man City consistent last year. But you have other teams that's inconsistent. So I'm interested to hear how you get there. I'm waiting for the rest of the EPL predictions to drop my predictions.
Which EPL prediction?
No, me have to give my son the predictions, coach. Me must have to come on,
No,
you know.
oh, we do that already, but you can't give fear them still.
My son,
Chris, you your prediction for Moby Waterhouse.
Nil draw.
All right, Veer Cavalier.
Two.
Want to say now work with Mr. Speed?
No, I work with him, you know. But inside I want good chance.
They lost 2-1 to Arnett, you know. And I
Coach,
think that match was a very good match, you know.
They
Coach,
came to the real garden.
Huh?
Flowers over that.
They came to the real garden and got buried. Yeah, man, bury man under the flowers, man. Bury and then plant flowers.
Coach,
huh?
Coach, what me tell you last week about Arnett and Cavalier. I never tell you say them they go pluck out them feather off the bird for them crest.
Yeah, you tell me that, yes.
So
what do you think? Veer gonna continue for more them down?
Me not think so.
I think that match you draw 1-1, you know.
Coach, our birthday. See me, brother. I mean this. But I feel like that much I go draw. Veer Cavalier I go draw.
How much it a draw?
0-0.
That means you know a lot the league have a lot goal scoring. The striker them now go so potent because what? The striker them gone. The Daniel Green and the
Atta Fry
and Bygrave. Harborview, Mount Pleasant. Coach Theodore Whitmore.
Yeah. Last week, or them the win against Falkland last week. That much is in, coach. That much.
Hey, Mount Pleasant, a good team still, you know.
That much. But now recruit Tapper.
Well, look at you CC there. I believe badness, the man them going with Pan Chelsea, you know. Hey, Mount Pleasant play good football. Harborview play good football. But me think I'm going to give Harborview the edge.
Yeah, man.
Me I give Harborview the edge.
Yeah, I agree, coach.
I am predicting a 2-1 victory for Harborview.
Same on my side. 2-1 for Harborview.
2-1. Wait, actually say.
The resident Obia man.
No, he might miss. Hey, he man get 1 out of 7 for the EPL, you know.
Coach, watch out. See comments, 2-1 Harborview. 2-1. Yeah, man.
Chile has said 2-0.
Mount
Pleasant 0, Harborview 2. Now that man has said.
Oh, friend, yeah. Think I'm Mount Pleasant team are going. Look like I say 1-0 draw, Mount Pleasant.
1-0 draw. Hey, one day if we can find a goal scorer in the league, because the prediction them seem low in terms of goal scoring. You know?
I was about to say that to you. We're that really a high scoring league. I'm in the first round, just the game that's all. And obviously they don't show all of the games. I don't see the top striker.
I think the youth for Waterhouse, him kind of getting at the groove. When name Devra or something like that, Gray. He was scored 2 goals. Yeah, man, the youth there. It look like he might go be the goal scorer, but Waterhouse not playing no ball.
15 goals were scored in the first round. Or is it too soon to say that? Is it too soon to say that goal scoring and just one game gone already? Let's give it some more time.
We can make any predictions where that is concerned, but it's not a league that is a high scoring league. Per se. For me, I describe it as really needing flashes of brilliance. like somebody like an individual flash of brilliance. That's what brings a goal. More than you can see like a well-worked goal that they, something work on the training ground. Let's see that. What? We can see how the second round and third round go. And then we can look for a trend. Like I said, lots of new faces and lots of old faces, old wine in new glass or in new jugs, as they say. So let us see how it works out. Right?
All right, the last game of the round, Arnett versus Portmore United.
The fake yard.
Anyone was on it now win, it go.
A 3-1, may I say, Arnett Garden to defeat Portmore United.
That's scored 3 goals. A 2-1. United,
Two love me go for Junglers then. Can't take that from them. I'm on 2-0.
Hey, man, they look fit, something there.
Coach, is that look they name Kelson?
Hey, but Arnett, say over the years, even when Jerry did it, big up to Jerome with. When the man did it, Arnett, a fit team too for real, and the tradition continue, Seem like when T got that Mount Pleasant look like a well-oiled machine too, So the tradition continues down by Arnett Gardens.
Junglers baller never fit man. No, somebody used to play for them under 17 back in the day. You know, never fit man.
Yeah, man.
I run fast for side gunshot, So I think
Actually, I said 2-0 too.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we close off.
Predictions for JPL.
Predictions for the Premier League on very
JPL,
good timing.
The JPL.
It's still Premier League.
It's
a Jamaican Premier League.
It's our Premier League. It's our
Premier League.
JPL.
See, me like give them, coach. We like give them all free. What name?
Free what?
Free publicity.
No, not publicity. We right. We give them a slogan. Free slogan. We like give them. It's the Premier League. It's our Premier League. It's our game.
The Premier League. It's our game. Get in the game.
So, coach,
yeah.
I'm going to beg 2 minutes or so because I gave an eloquent speech to the caller that asked a question, and then realize better the line. When he was asking if there were any new ballers. I don't know when they get cut off. I was in my element. But I'm saying to you, coach, and I would like to hear you and Mickey Manquist, I'm saying that the top 3 prospects and targets that I think we should go for, some will be harder, others will be less so. But our top 5, let me say top 5. I believe you the strikers, Ivan Toney and Keenan Davis who's on loan at Watford from Aston Villa. And I also believe CDM, Lewis Baker, and we should speak to Isaac Hayden, central midfield, Lewis Baker, because we need to study that central midfield, and a right back, and either Kyle Walker-Peters or Max Aaron. So that's 6. I think those are our top targets. I'd love to hear your own. If you say, coach, I think 5. You got the Premier League and you only have 5 players to talk to. Which 5 would you, or the league in England, which 5 do you think would best suit us?
To be honest, I don't know if I want to remove myself from getting into the players that the coach should go for. I don't know if I want to go there because we see what happened the last campaign. And this is my own personal thing. I'm not going to suggest anybody if a player is playing well, I'm going to talk about him. It is just to talk about him so that him can get if whosoever is out there that is responsible for recruiting, look at him, and they might know him already. You understand?
I would
So
hope.
my thing is that I don't want to get involved in that. As I explained to the people a while ago, Cataract, I might like a player. He's doing well in a particular system. You take him out of that system, put him in Algrim's system, and he's crap.
Right.
I might like a player, talk about a player. Algrim's to look at him, and based on what he hopes to achieve, the system that he's playing, that player doesn't have the attributes that he's looking for to fit into his system.
So let me be clear. Fans don't pick players. A coach picks players. What fans and what pundits can do is they can highlight to say this is who we think would fit in our squad, but we don't have no authority, no loci standi, let me use a Latin term, to do that. This is just about discussion and dialogue, and all around the world, where you follow clubs and teams, people are saying, oh, this player should be in the England national team. Me hear a man I say, but I think he just finished. We scored the own goal today for Chelsea. Loftus-Cheek. He should have been in the argument for England World Cup, and boom. So I don't think we are telling the coach what to do. I think we as fans and pundits would have a discussion about who we see and who we would like to see. At the end of the day, we pay our money to come in the turnstile, but that has no bearing. Most time it has no bearing, because sometime in England people try to sign a player and the fans revolt and say, hell no. You know? I think it's Real Madrid or Barcelona try to sign a Real player, something like that. Those things happen and them say, no way, Jose. No. So I would take to that spirit, but I will if you think so. I would just ask
remember that's my opinion, you know.
Yeah, man. So
if you ask me though,
wicked man, Chris.
If you ask me though, you know, I believe that we need some pieces, you know. We need another striker. We need a defensive midfielder. At least two. But one can't go through the entire campaign. And we need right back and left back to bolster that position.
That's interesting. That the left back wing. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Wicked man, Chris, what you say? If you were the coach, who would the 5 players if you were going to England? And he is going to England. Who would you speak to?
All right.
And try to recruit?
I would speak to Baker, because we need a central. That one of the weakest part then. Right back, left back. What a right back, left back option in Qatar?
Right back options in the Premier League would be Kyle Walker-Peters and Ben Johnson. You have Dead Spence at Tottenham, although he's not getting a game, but he was sensational last year. And then in the top tier of the Championship, you have Max Aarons, Jaden Bogle at Sheffield United.
I remember Bobby Reid.
And Ethan Laird.
Coach go school no man.
Bobby Reid can play the position too, so we can't.
Yeah, but Bobby Reid is already in there.
Yeah, man, me just add that.
Boy, get this for right back position. It rough. Jed Spence, Kyle Walker-Peters, like some good talent them, but me personally, I'm gonna go with Pete Walker-Peters, because maybe Jed Spence just a one season wonder. Who knows?
No man. Oh yeah, talk.
No, me just say. we don't know. Remember say that they say about Hurricane and Seaman do it now. So
Jed Spencer, good baller, man.
a good
But
baller coach. But
he's not breaking into the Tottenham side at
Yeah,
all. And
but
that's
he
what
might
worries
get
me.
game.
Him get game?
Of course, he
Man,
played last week.
oh, but never see. Never see.
Him come on.
When I truly watch them side there. Um, he came on. Is he doing a Jamal Low? That's when he just come on for 1 minute.
No, man, him come on early in the second half, man.
Okay. Um, Kyle Walker Peters, I have him there because his flexibility. He can play both right, or he has played at the highest level, both right back and left back. Because last season he was playing left back because him couldn't get in at the Southampton team as a right back, so he took up the left back position for a good part of the season.
But Katark, you know why me have my little concern about Kyle Walker Peters. He play a game for England already. So
No,
wouldn't that be
it's a friendly match. It's a friendly match.
Well, I know. Me must know all of that, you know. I'm just saying, wouldn't that be an indicator for him that he can break into this team that England has? I'm just saying. Because
Yes.
of course. So
But a whole
think
heap of man get a friendly cap for England and that's it, you know, them still a drink tea.
We know that, Qatar. We know that. We know that. But I'm saying it seems as if this baller. Can't remember me have a conversation about him already.
Yeah, man, I know.
Me just feel same now want to play for Jamaica.
I think when we had a chance to get him, when he was like around the Gold Cup time last 2021, when he was gung ho about playing for Jamaica, we never have no phone credit to put on the service. So, but I don't think I still think the new coach can make the approach and that because I want the players who England want.
But sometimes England have play and them not good.
I agree with some man that say I do want the what left. I want players who England would like. But I think in order to get those kind of players, you have to have a proper recruiting and scouting. You have to have a proper scouting network in England. Let me just take England, right? That can be able to look at a player like Ivan Toney when he was at Peterborough and say, this man is going to become a top Premier League striker. Let me go ahead and cap him now. You can't wait until the man has scored 30 goals in the Premier League and you say, yo, but want to call him because he won't. He will have ambitions for England.
Mm-hmm. And I've been saying that for a long time.
Right.
And you can't kill them if them first choice are England.
No, you have been saying that. What you have is I call it an early warning system. We need to have an early warning system when a baller is going to become a tsunami, when it's going to come like a hurricane. We have to see that coming and be able to say, boom, rah.
And the next thing to Katara, the scouting network that is there. I don't know how they would set it up, but sometimes you have players complain that them probably see them come watch them on a day, and they had a bad day, and a man might hiss him teeth and I say, boy, the baller they're not ready.
Not ready for that yet.
When him just have a bad day.
Yeah.
And even a footballer having a bad day, you might see flashes of things that you would have been interested in as a coach, you know, or as a scout, you know.
What I think is that is where we need to get the former players involved in an official capacity. Because if you're in the championship, let's say take a Dion Burton at the youth level, on the 23 right down, Ricardo Fuller now at Stoke. You have a couple others, I think Jason Ewell, but I think he might have gotten a promotion to the England setup. If you have these players in and around, you will see a player 2 times when they play home and away. So if the coach says to them, I am looking at Max Aarons for right back for Jamaica, because I think he has what I am looking for. Then Dean Burton, when him come to play West Brom, you give me your scouting report on him, right? An ex-man when him come for play your team, as well as you have current players. So you should be able to say to a man if you want a right back, Bobby Reed, when you come to play West Ham, home and away, give me your take on Ben Johnson. What was it like playing against him? So you have a real first-hand information, not cataract and sit down wrong some statistics and things like that. I don't believe that's how you build a national team.
Nitro is saying Algrim's indicated his recruitment team will be making the calls to players who are not chosen for England. Get the feeling this coach already know these players.
Yeah, so I can say for certainty that I think that some calls have already started to be made.
Mm-hmm.
I know for certain. What I'm saying is you can't call players for England, but if you're saying, okay, I'm not going to call a player if they were calling for friendly, at left back you'll have a cut Tyree Mitchell, who I think is really the top prospect at left back that we have. You would have to not talk to Ivan Toney, and Kyle Walker-Peters would be out of your picture. So that would just mean that at striker, it would be Keenan Davis. That's the top striker that we have. Then you're talking about your Ellis Sims and loan at Sunderland, and Cameron Archer, who is on the bench at Aston Villa. He's not really getting a game. So unless he goes on loan in January where the coach can really get to see him, so those would be the three. I don't, I mean, there are other youngsters and stuff, I won't call their names, who might fit the bill as bringing in a 17-year-old and capping him 2-3 times and make sure he's there for 2030, 2034. But those will be your striker options. And you asked about left back. Again, it's a slim pickings at left back. Finding a left-footed player is slim. Rico Henry would be the top prospect after Kyle Mitchell. And there's Omar Richards, who is at Nottingham Forest, but he's not starting. Those are the two you have in the Premier League, Batman. So it's slim pickings. Like I said, a CDM is harder to find than a fat woman who wears a size medium. It's just hard to find. Hard to find a fluffy girl that's not going to eat 2 plates of food like biscuity at a date. It's rough. And it's a worldwide problem, If you look at the CDMs in England, how many English CDMs are in the Premier League? They're mostly African, or like from the Eastern Europe. If you go through the top teams, coach, in the Premier League, it's only Ward-Prowse, Henderson, who's like 102 years old, and Declan Rice. I'm not sure. I can't remember who's at Bournemouth.
CDMs are a rare commodity, bro.
CDM is a difficult position. It seems to be very, very hard to find. Who know the CDM them? The top CDM. They're not English at all. They're not local. If top English team have to buy in the CDM, you can imagine poor Jamaica.
So Ketarat, since this new coach found in, you know if you make a link with Baker yet?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't.
Because
No, win link.
I mean,
I just want a whole lot of players with it. I would like some players, Travis Pacio, yes, because the schoolboy football that I see, I don't see those players taking me to 2026. So
And
I'm
also,
challenging you.
Qatar, he said that he's not into a whole lot of players too, because he
Yeah.
intend to build a unit that have cohesiveness and all of that.
And I agree
So
with it.
him now go him. I don't think he's going for a lot of players. I think he's going for key players in key positions.
So, coach,
And I would say probably tops 5 or 6.
the coach, this whole thing when they start talking to some man in and around Birmingham, right? And they have a different view. Um, what they have said is, if
Who?
they were the head coach of Jamaica, they
Who?
would get a whole pool of professional players. Because when you take a club, for example, they could have upwards of 30 or 40 players targeted, but they don't go for them all at once. What they said is based on COVID, based on the World Cup.
Who is they, Qatar?
Hold on, no, I can't call the names. Can't call them name. But
Oh,
for former professionals, right? Let me link it. If people know me, them can probably figure it out, right? It's two guys. I just targeting them and saying to them because Birmingham and the Midlands, Birmingham especially, is where a lot of players who play for Jamaica are born, right? Because unlike London, it's more of a smaller community, and so they're more tight knit in Birmingham. Handsworth, Erdington, Hockley, those areas, Aston, you know. So they're very tight knit. There's more culture there, along with the Asians, the Pakistanis and stuff, right? But the what they're saying is the World Cup, COVID, and the number of games that players have to play in such a short time frame, a lot of players will be injured. And you can see it playing out in the EPL. So you say if you put your hope on, let's say Keenan Davis, you can expect that he'll break down at some point because the games are coming thick and fast. And you look and see how many top prospects are just out in the league, and some of them with some seemingly weird injuries, and next year you them out for 3 months. I don't know if you have that experience at Manu, but Leeds you certainly have, and I've seen it around the league. Jamaica person in terms of Leon Bailey playing a game and then coming back and getting injured and then having to work himself back in, but he got back quickly and then came back in the team. What's your view? You think you have your top prospects, and you have your core, but you need to have players on standby in case that core, and that goes for the United States in the MLS. It goes for the local league
yeah,
as
man.
well,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
right? It goes for the local league, so I'm not excluding local players. But when a man come here, I want you just name the player, name the man. Don't come and tell me, "Oh, you just want to be your Englishman." I think if the coach, for example, is looking for a centre back, right? If the coach is looking for a centre back, the top prospect for a centre back is Dan Burn at Newcastle. What we're gonna say? We don't want any white people playing for Jamaica. Travis,
Nobody knows say that. Yeah, try pick it. Yeah, try pick
no,
them.
I'm asking him. I'm asking him. I'm
Me not see
asking him.
Travis in a comment.
You know, say Travis
It's there,
Pacific,
man.
right?
It's
Oh,
there,
It's
man. It's
there,
there, man.
right? Um, so Dan Burn is the tallest player in the Premier League. 6'7" central defender. We would be commanding the aerial presence Um, could play alongside a Richard King, could play alongside Ethan Pinnock. Ethan Pinnock is left-footed. Just really, you know, it will be a culture shock. And I believe that in one of the positions there is and has to be a culture shock if you're serious. Because I believe that the only thing you can say about him is he's 30. But 2026 he'll be 34. And we need to move our rankings up. We need to win the Gold Cup or get to the finals. And so you have to have a short-term, for me, you have to have a short-term goal. And then if you don't do it, coach, you just become irrelevant,
Mm-hmm.
I saw a cartoon today in the Observer with $2 million needed for the girls to get prepared for the World Cup. And Ricketts standing there with one empty bag and the sponsors are looking at the bag. You never see it? But honestly, we are the butt of the joke. Look at Jamaica Observer cartoon. So that's just me. I don't think you can bring in 11 players and insert them into the Jamaican thing. I don't think that will work.
We've seen how that went.
Right? I think what you do is you are strategic in your recruitment, and I believe firmly it must not be players calling up the JFF. The coach and the Football Association need to target players that are in positions that we have a need, and the coach can then decide which of those players fit his system and he wants to you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. I think we're right where we are supposed to be at the end of the show.
So where's the squad? What do you think your squad is going to? When is the squad coming? It's
well, it should be the coming week, because it can't be any time after that.
It's
well,
10
it can
days.
be, but based on when the game is, squad should be dropping anytime this week coming. But we're gonna put a lid on it, people. Big up on yourself, big up to Qatar, big up to Chris for passing through. Big respect to all the persons in the comment section. Appreciate you as usual. Thanks for your comment, everybody. Big up to the persons who are watching and did not get a chance to comment. Yeah. And please be reminded, tomorrow is the final night of the weekend triple treat, but in the afternoon at 3 p.m., we'll be having this interview with Toby Amerson, the world 100-meter hurdle champion and record holder. Coach Lassina Golden Clark will be having a conversation with her tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. So look out for that one, people. Again, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, people, stay safe and peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.